We enter into this partnership at a time of profound change in human history, a time when the modern business organization, which is just over 100 years old, has gone through a fundamental transformation in size, scope, and standing since the start of the new millennium. Since 2000, the world has seen a restructuring of global political, economic, and social power bases. The traditional forms that were created in the 20th century for economic might, social status, and political hierarchy have been completely redone. If you think about it, at the beginning of this millennium, in 2000, Facebook, Alibaba, and Tencent did not even exist. And yet now when we look at their market capitalization, it's quite incredible, not to mention Amazon and a few other companies. The term BRIC had not even been created. The idea that the central role of the emerging economies had not come into the global dialogue. In 2000, the World Trade Center still stood strong, and we could not even have imagined the 2008 financial crisis, because at that time, the macroeconomists were writing about the great moderation and that perhaps we would never see a large recession again. Well, those predictions were not quite right. So as the world has changed, the rules of how we create value in this new economy are quite exciting and challenging. It seems that there are ever shorter product and life cycles. What it takes to maintain competitive advantage is continually eroding. We see reduced barriers to entry into major markets. We see harder and more complex problems to solve. We see endless data and information that needs to be managed and understood. And at the individual level, I don't know about you, but there are endless distractions to be had in surfing the internet, reading the newspapers, magazines, and all other forms of media. Our two schools, Kellogg and Guanghua, are committed to educating, equipping, and inspiring leaders who can build strong organizations and wisely leverage the power of markets in this environment. And we're committed to two key aspects in developing those leaders. One is creating deep collaboration skills, the ability to be team builders, bridge builders, tunnel builders across sectors, cultures, governments, continents, functions, and silos. That ability to be a boundary spanner will be ever more important. And we believe, too, that these global leaders will need agility and resilience in this rapidly changing environment that will come from a strong sense of purpose, very clear values for integrity and courage, and the ability to find a clarity of purpose amid all of the distractions. Through our joint program, we will work to develop those leaders with those deep collaboration skills, with resilience that comes from groundedness and strong values, and a clarity of purpose for why their business organization exists and how it can bring lasting value. I'm excited about this new chapter for Kellogg. I'm very honored to be part of this new chapter for Guanghua, and I can't imagine two greater institutions to build a new bridge between China and the United States economy. Thank you for being here tonight to celebrate this accomplishment with us.